There's always going to be an opportunity where you get to say, I hate to say I told you so. Well, it's official. Dodge is killing the electric Charger Daytona RT for 2026. I hate to say I told you so. Let's get into it. What is going on, boys and girls, and welcome back to another video. If you guys are rocking with the content, do your boy a solid one. You know what to do. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe for your boys. So we have the article here from Car Scoop. I finally got a pop-up blocker. These are like little things that you kind of just start putting off, but I finally got a pop-up blocker. So now we have the full articles, no blocker, no pop-ups, no ads or anything like that. We finally got a down pack full article. So what is going on? So Car Scoop wrote, Motor One wrote, everybody wrote because a Mopar insider got in touch and said that it's official. Dodge is killing the electric Charger Daytona RT. And let's jump into the article. It says slow sales appear to have doomed the entry-level Charger Daytona, which will be discontinued for 2026. Now, we know that the ICE pack or the ICE engine, when it comes to the twin turbo inline six, it's been a bit delayed, but it's coming. Either I believe it might be coming for next year or this year. Don't quote me too much on it, but I believe it's going to be next year. While the sales have pretty much plummeted, what they're doing is now they want to see if the if the inline six twin turbo could kind of save the day, to see if maybe the route starts going somewhere else, because enthusiasts of the Chargers and the Challengers, they're just not buying into it. You cannot replace a Hemi engine, a V8 muscle car, a roaring V8 muscle car that just skyrockets us down the track with that V8 rumbling with an electric vehicle that you're trying to mimic a muscle car. Look, sometimes I know I could be a little bit harsh when it comes to these articles, but the fact is that I am also a consumer. I might not have this vehicle, but I'm on the other side of the grass as a consumer, and I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to tell it to you how it is, and that's just how I am. And it says Dodge will discontinue the entry-level Dodge Charger Daytona RT for the 2026 models. The only one that's going to stay alive for now is the Daytona Scat Pack, but it will also get a price cut, as it says right here. The four-door variant of the Charger Daytona and twin-turbo engine are expected for 2026. Okay, so I was right. It's expected for 2026. So now a Dodge spokesperson or Mopar insider kind of reached out and confirmed that the base Charger RT will indeed be discontinued from the lineup, leaving the Scat Pack as a sole option in the electric Daytona range, at least for the 2026 models. Right, because it's the year where they're going to see where it's going to go. They're going to see what route is going to go. To see if the ICE engine sells more, then they'll take that route and maybe just kind of leave the Scat Pack around, maybe even hanging around for a year or two. But I can guarantee you that the Daytona Charger RT is not coming back. And if it does, it's going to come back with the Hemi. That is my opinion, because the Hemi is going into production in August. So I believe that the Charger Daytona will come back, but it's going to come back with a Hemi. And it says it right here. It says the production of the Dodge Charger Daytona RT is postponing for the 2026 model year as we continue to assess the effects of the U.S. tariffs policy. That has nothing to do with it. That's not going to bother it. The company told us in a statement, the Charger's flexible multi-energy STLA large platform allow us to focus on the Charger Daytona Scat Pack performance as the world's quickest and most powerful muscle car. I don't think it's a muscle car when is a full electric. In order for you to be a muscle car, it needs to have a V8. My opinion. Add the new four-door model to the Charger mix for the 2026 model year and lean into the new Charger six-pack models that will launch in the second half of the year. And that's just how the way it is. Look, I honestly think this car is very cool. My boy Andrew went to the dealer the other day. He saw it. He told me, man, the car looks very cool. It just sucks that it doesn't have a Hemi in it. And it really does look cool. So the article says Dodge has found itself in a bit of a pickle with the Charger Daytona. Let's just say that the Brotherhood of Muscle isn't exactly embracing the EV revolution. In fact, it seems that their idea of muscle is still firmly rooted in gas-powered engines, leaving expensive electric coupes to languish at dealer lots, forcing huge markdowns. Now, let's get into some of the pricing. This is some of the pricing here. It says a quick search online reveals that a $61,000 Charger Daytona RT listed for mere $34,000. That's a big drop. Over in Texas, and that was here in Florida, by the way. And in Texas, Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge Ram has their $61,000 Dodge Charger IT dropped to $39,000. That is a huge drop because people are not buying it, unfortunately. You know, I like Dodge. I love Dodge. But I'm not going to rally behind this because this wasn't it. This definitely wasn't it. While those are just two examples, it's clear that the Dodge Charger Daytona was an answer to the question no one asked. Dodge might finally be acknowledging that as new reports suggest, the entry-level RT variant will be killed off by 2026. Now it says that they reach out to to Dodge for commenting, and they're pretty much still waiting on the answer. This is a car scoop, by the way. So the Charger Scat Pack is rumored to survive and is notable, featuring a dual motor electric system. Now, because it is a Scat Pack and is obviously a lot faster, the range drops tremendously. Not tremendously, but a bit. And that one brings 630 horsepower. It's considerably, the RT is 450. It does a quarter mile a whole lot quicker because the 0 to 60 on the RT is over 4, I believe. So the 2025 Dodge Charger Scat Pack starts at $68,000 before a $1,995 destination fee. The 2026 model reportedly is getting a price cut. There's no word on how much, but it appears to be dropping equipment and perks, including the previous standard track pack. So yeah, now you're gonna get a cheaper one, hopefully in hopes and miracle that it sells, but you're obviously going to take stuff from it and perks from it. I honestly don't know how many people are actually going to buy this. I've seen a few already on the street. I think I've seen like maybe 2, but it's not something that I'm telling you right now that the Charger and the Challenger enthusiasts are messing with. And it said right here, it said, aside from the rumor elimination of the Daytona RT, a 4-door model is set to join the lineup for 2026. It will be accompanied by the previously announced twin turbo inline 6, the Hurricane 3.0. It says the publication also says that the 2026 Charger lineup will gain a new wheel design as well as a stripe package that was previewed at the Spring Fest. Anyways, look, in all reality, and look at the back of this vehicle, this just looks so cool. Super wide wheels here. In all reality, the car looks killer. I love how the car looks. But in reality, enthusiasts of the Challenger and the Charger, how I repeat itself, they're not messing with an EV. People want to feel the rumble. People want to work on their engines. People want to build that engine. Tell me who doesn't have a Charger, Scat Pack, or Challenger that hasn't done a modification to it. There's very few. People want to feel that rumble. People want to feel that acceleration and want to feel the drive of what a V8 under the hood gives you that an electric is just not going to give you. Anyways, short little fun video here. I hate to say I told you so. Again, I repeat myself from the beginning, but it's official. Dodge is killing the electric Charger Daytona RT for 2026. But my question is this the start to the end of this EV vehicle? Hopefully not the model. Hopefully they put the Hemi in it. But is it the start for it? Let me know in the comments and I'll read you. I'll see you guys on the next one.